Hey guys, so it's here bringing you another video. Welcome back, playing some the old Karthus. As I mentioned many times, I'm really enjoying it. That is not what I expected. But yeah, I'm really enjoying just playing it at the moment. And I know some people are just saying it's quite refreshing that you're just enjoying a pick. I expected it to be Rel bot lane, Maokai jungle. It's the other way around. I guess they both can do that, so yeah. I did get a world rank for Karthus. I'm not in the top. Hey, I got one. Oh, come on, lad. That's actually not that bad. They use so many summoners for me, and I still get a thing. Maokai also started his W, which isn't that good. If Bard was proper with me, we would at least kill one more. There was one person, I don't know who it was, but I was on like tiny health. And then that was a flash, I think. Did Rel flash as well? How many people flashed? I'll have to give you the rank, Vindy Boom. Yeah, Garen used both, and he didn't actually get the kill, which is really bad for him against Riven, of all things. Hopefully Riven does well in top lane now. So that is actually completely fine. Obviously, it is worth knowing we might just get mega camped in bot lane. They know I don't have sums. But it's one of the benefits of Karthus, as we've mentioned a few times now, is you're always useful. So even if they camp me, kill me a bunch, as long as I can maintain good farm and get to like okay strength, it doesn't matter if I die 15 times. It's what I call the Sion effect in League of Legends now. Sion is so overpowered because it doesn't matter if you go 0 and 20, you can still be basically the reason that you win the game. That is an incredible power that pretty much no champion in League really should have. What do you think of the C63 going hybrid 4-cylinder? I mean, it's inevitable. Unfortunately, V8s, V6s, they're just dying, you know. With all, you know, each year emissions get harder to meet. Each car company is just under more pressure to meet emissions, and you just can't meet those emissions if you're making a V8 or something like that. That's exactly what my new, well, not my new to me car has got, a 4-cylinder hybrid. My older car was just a standard 4-cylinder but with a dual turbo. I missed that car. I really missed that car. Rel? Hell are you doing? The Rel are you doing? Haha, get it? The Rel, get it? Yeah. Good job, team. I actually quite like Bard with Karthus, by the way. I don't think Bard is great at the moment, but why do I not mind Bard with Karthus? Bard is historically the roaming support, right? Even before roaming has become the kind of the to-do thing as support, it's the, you know, he has always been the roamer. It's part of his passive, and Karthus doesn't mind if his support roams, you know? Like, it gives me more solo XP. Karthus, you can dive a Karthus, but the likelihood of one of you dying as well is incredibly high, because obviously if you kill me, I'm still going to do damage. So it's actually not that bad. If she gets that kill, nice. That is in thanks to what happened at level 1 in bot lane, because Garen has no sums. Huzzy cannon. Struggling with mana at the moment. Very obvious that you'll be waiting in a bush. Maokai likes bushes. He likes the bush. I don't wanna fall through, baby. I think this Rel is honestly fighting a bit too much in the early game. Got no mana. I used the last of my mana to hit the wall. I need to go back. Oh, Riven really should have committed. I think she was trying to survive. You're inting. What is this Maokai doing? This Maokai is really bad. We could have survived then. I think Bard could have lived, but oh well. Still good for me. I'm getting very fed on Karthus. Not a champion you typically get fed on in lane. Yeah, flash Maokai. We scaled pretty well. They scale not bad in some instances, but I think we outscale. She should have that kill. She does have flash by her positioning, but she might still be dead. Oh. Nah, you don't really need tier on Karthus anymore. Don't want them to get that. They shouldn't get these dragons because I'd imagine Rel sucks at taking objectives. Doesn't mean that they can't do it, but yeah. All right, level 6. I'm the same. Well, Xayah's also the same level as level 6 because hilariously Maokai's not been in lane that much. Wait, I played against someone called Lionheart the other day. Obviously, Lionheart is quite a, you could say, cliche name. It's not, again, very original at all. The very famous king of England was called Lionheart. Richard the Lionheart. Bit of a tyrant. Went on holy crusades, which he didn't really ever need to do. Oh. Okay. If you're wondering why I was being really patient there, it's because I knew Xayah had ult, so I couldn't ult. Oh. Oh, you typey McGee! This Maokai is getting wrecked. We could have just straight up killed them, I think, but Bard kind of dipped. I presume Bard wanted me to go that way with him, but I was like, we can fight them. With how weak the Maokai is, we can easily fight them. Level 7, Jesus. Yeah, Richard Lionheart, who spent more time in other countries than England itself. He was the Holy Crusader and went on crusades to Jerusalem, then also invaded and fought France a lot. He wasn't a great king, and he always raised the taxes because to pay for his campaigns. Turns out never being away and having an army constantly in other countries is expensive. I can't remember when he lived. It was, you know, I don't know, 1,000 years ago? I don't know. We're not really taught that type. Like, some people may say, like, you know, are you taught your medieval history in Britain, England? No, not really. Henry VIII a lot? A lot of Henry VIII. But not really much of anything else. Oh, man. Why is Orianna there? No idea. It was 800 years ago? No. Damn. Again, we really should not be having dragons taken away from us when they have a rel, but I don't know. Bel'Veth's just not that focused, I guess. Oh. Crusader Kings 3. Yeah, true. Oh no. Oh. I was going to say, oh no, he's getting caught. He's getting caught. He didn't have vision in the bush. His Vard isn't really putting much vision down at all. Hey, Mox. That's bad. Riven. I know Garen technically does beat Riven. But yeah, we're getting beat practically everywhere. Jungle, Rel's doing better than Bel'Veth. Riven's doing fine, but did just get solo killed. Yeah. This Maokai is insane. He just goes in. Okay. Again, these are the type of fights. If Bod was with me in bot lane, we'd probably kill. Well, we'd have killed the Maokai there, and then I might have even survived because then we would have been 2v2 instead of 2v1. I'm actually going to sell that to get Leandri's stronger. Yeah, I can't really counterplay that. I guess the counterplay is just not be there, but yeah, I need to be there to farm. He doesn't have flash. She really shouldn't be allowed to walk up on tower like that and get a tower plate when she doesn't have flash. Bad. Go Power Rangers. Nice. Hopefully it will go well, because now it's just Maokai Rel, who both of them don't have any damage. Hey, she killed Garen. Nice. Yeah, the Riven is probably a better player than the Garen. But Garen is just very effective against Riven, because Riven is such a combo-based champion. And Garen can literally just press Q, silence the Riven, and then she's kind of screwed. Hey Pyro, hey Lure Mix. Doing pretty good, doing pretty good.
Turret plating will soon fall.
That was a weird Zaya combo. That Syndra is so aggressive. Why did she cancel her E? Bel'Veth cancelled her own E, which was the damage reduction to not die. Okay. Is Maokai. I have no idea what he is playing like, but no. I think it's partially working just because my team is a bit shocked by what he's doing. Garen's about to kill Tower. Rift Herald hasn't even been used up there, by the way. That's just Garen killing a tower. Jesus. This is the pay-to-lose Karthus skin. Technically, yes. But with how much Karthus I've been playing recently, I've not used this skin, so I thought we'd just use it. You're like, why is it technically the pay-to-lose? So, in a lot of Karthus skins, the Q, your literal main damage thing, isn't really defined. If you look at this Q, it's a really clear circle, so people exactly know where it starts and ends. So it's easier to dodge Karthus Qs on this skin than any other skin. That's why people call it the pay-to-lose skin, because you're paying for a disadvantage. But a lot of skins are the other way, like their abilities are harder to see or harder to define. Yeah, this be the other way around. This be the other way around, Captain. It does feel like we're losing a bit of control this game. I don't know if we have any control anyway, but... Not enough damage to get a kill, and I'm not ulting just for Dark Harvest. And then they're getting... Again, this is so bad. They really should not be having... It really, really, really should not be having prio and objectives when they have a rel. But our Belveth just isn't focused on Dragon at all. Hey, Defox. We scale good, so that's what we just gotta hope for. Enemy team's just got prio everywhere right now.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Do 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 do.
Minor annoyance.
Better comp. Yeah, I'd say both comps are relatively even in terms of actual comp. They're focusing on Maokai. Look at the Xayah. Just getting to free hit the entire fight. Wrong person to focus. Get wrecked, dude. Let's go. Alright, I might be dead here. Syndra misplayed that. Do you think people are coming bot lane? It's not enough damage. Maybe, I don't know if I bought first, maybe then it would have been, but I don't think so. I'm not at that stage yet that I do a lot. Skill by the Garen. Skill. Yeah, we're getting outplayed by a Rell jungle, for God's sake. We just have no prio in jungle, or mainly... Huh? But look how skillful this Garen is. Any skill, touch wow. Okay. Can't stay because Rel's about. Shmion did just say a point is like he hates how some of the most basic champions have stupid amount of strength. Yeah, I'd agree. The more basic a champion is, the weaker that they should be because their strength is easier to obtain. Yeah, something like Garen is arguably... Well, he's too strong for how easy he is to play. But... Riot don't balance the game like that, unfortunately. We ain't going to be winning this game anytime soon, I don't think. We just have no strength at all. Get walked over. We just got aced and Garen wasn't even in that fight. I don't know. Feels the Orianna's gotten crushed. Xayah's strong, but so am I. That's the thing. I don't know. I know Orianna probably is not the strongest champ, but I don't know why she's been walked over as much as she has been. She's even gone Mercs to be defensive. She's 60 farm down. And Orianna, I don't know. I would say Orianna's pretty safe. Yeah, I got a haircut this morning. Like, my farm could be higher, obviously, on Karthus as well, but I have had a Maokai flashing on top of me all the time. We do Baron pretty quick. Yeah, I wanted a haircut pre-holiday. Because it's going to be pretty warm, which will be nice. Maokai's just waiting around the Baron. He cleared a ward from it. I put the blue trinket down and he's gone straight away to go clear it. He's literally just staying around there. Weird. Are they doing Baron? Do you think like they're doing Baron right now? I honestly think they're doing Baron as a 4. They kill Baron. Yeah, I just had that feeling that they were. Because, like, why else would Maokai just be standing around there? Like, he ain't AFKing. What are you doing, Belveth? Well, that was an int. What the hell was the Belveth doing then? He just inted to the Xayah, and Garen's just split pushing it, obviously, the entire game. This game's annoying. I don't really know what else I could do this game. We did okay in bot. We got some good kills here or there. And it just kind of fell away from me. A lot of this game, weirdly, you know, has been a bit top-centric, but it's been a lot of mid-centric, and our mid lane has just got destroyed. Well, 2 inhibs are already gone. And now these guys are still fighting for no reason. And Riven's gonna get caught. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is one of those games that are just beyond beyond what we have the capability of doing, unfortunately. Wouldn't have flashed for that if I knew she was getting the kill. I am, by the way, ahead in level of the Orianna, which is a bit weird.
Your turret has been destroyed. Has been slain.
What?
An enemy is godlike.
Just getting caught all the time. Weird game. Yeah, I might upload this. I don't know. This is one of those games that you just are like, what could I realistically have done differently? I'm not honestly sure. Like, with the pick that I'm playing, you know, I'm playing Karthus, Hyperscaler. I honestly think we did a pretty good job all playing Karthus. Hey, Orianna didn't have ulti. I literally can't get into the fight. Garen is just split pushing more. There's a fight happening right nearby and he's still just killing the towers. Oh well, I might upload it. I feel like we did fine, but we got crushed in other places. Riven got countered by a Garen. Rel, to be honest, the two biggest areas, mid lane, we just had zero pressure, and jungle. The fact that the enemy team has a 9-1 Rel, it's a little bit embarrassing, because like she is a support in the jungle. So, yeah. I would have liked Belveth to be... better is probably the word. But yeah, a bit more attentive to dragons and stuff. Like, she just never came to a dragon, ever, at the right time. Unfortunately, that does mean we're 0 LP. But yeah, let's see. Okay. I have actually found out the reason why mid lane also seemed to have massively struggled. Damage-wise, yeah, you can kind of see a quite clear painted picture of why we lost. But we did find good damage as Karthus. Obviously, part of that is my ultimate, but part of it wasn't. I think we actually did a pretty good job without just the ulti this game. We had 10k, 7k is pathetic on a Belveth, getting out damaged by a support tank. That's really bad. 12k by Riven, similar-ish to Garen. Bard did alright, but I don't know. Some of his roams are good, some of his roams weren't. But yeah, so we had zero pressure in mid especially, but also jungle. So jungle just got out jungled, and the reason why mid lane sucked so much is, drum roll please, it's a one trick of the other champion. So yeah, the Orianna has 0 games of Orianna, is a one trick Syndra, and their main is on the enemy team. So it's not just a one trick that didn't get their champion. It's a one trick that's against their one trick. That is quite common to tilt one tricks, because they're like, that's my champion, you're on my champion. And especially if they get beat by their champion, it just tilts them beyond belief. So yeah, that's probably why we had very little pressure in mid. And also this player looks to be not a very good Belveth. So that is their 3rd game of Belveth. And yeah, and there's 2 games in stats, not very impressive so far. Bard is a pretty bad win rate. Maokai, wow, he's a crazy Maokai. Oh my god. You know, we were keeping a rally on how many games people have played. I think the winner at the moment was 180 games. 385 games of solo queue already. This was their 386th. That is ridiculous. It's been, what, a month? Maybe not even a month since the new split. I don't think it's been a month. I think it's less than a month. What on earth? That is insane. The Rel, by the way, doesn't really play it. She's a Kha'Zix main. So the, yeah, one trick Garen. Yeah. Oh, well, we did what we could. I actually think we played pretty good, so I might upload it. Obviously, Riven, she looks like a good Riven, but Garen is just such a one-dimensional counter to Riven. It's the very simple press Q, W, spin a bunch, and there's not a lot of Riven can do. It's, yeah, it's Garen, unfortunately. But yeah, that is an obscene amount of games already to play as much as they have. But anyway, that's going to be it. Game of Karthus, unfortunate loss, but we still did good. Happy with it. If you guys did enjoy nonetheless, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.